What's good, my Leos? What's going on? It's your girl Aquaman, and I am here to do your message for 2026. I really do hope y'all can hear me because I just did a whole reading for y'all and it was on mute. So I hope you can hear me. I hope you can hear me. Checking in, 1, 2. Mic check, 1, 2. Anyway, let's do this again. I guess that message was not the one for you, even though it was a really great message I just did. Really great reading. Nonetheless, we're going to get you the message that is meant for you for the year. Okay, give you some guidance and all of that good stuff. So, angels, ancestors, guardians, and guides. Yes, thank you for being here with us today with the Leos. Okay, we are in alignment with the universe, and God is for it always and forever with us. So, let's get the message out here from my Leos. What do we have? Ooh, we have detachment. Now, the card that came out first in the last reading was reframe. Now you got detachment. So it's still kind of along the same lines. All right. Detachment obviously is about taking off, letting go, right? She's on the back of this raven, this crow, and she's ready to go, right? She doesn't have any baggage with her. She only has like a letter in her hand. So it's like she knows the message. She understands the assignment and what she has to do, what she needs to let go of, and she's ready to go. Okay, so that's really good energy. And right now, it's the right action for you. All right, this is a year of you detaching from old identities, letting go of, um, maybe some wrong choices that you had made, or relieving yourself of certain energy, certain like debts, certain attachments that maybe made you feel a little bit heavier. Right, this right action card. She looks free. She has chains that are broken around her. So it's definitely you are detaching. You are letting go. All right, which is good. That's what we got to do. We got to shed. All right, that energy of shedding is here. Setting yourself free, allowing yourself to unbloom. All right, to rebloom even. Okay. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. And I feel like this detachment comes from the root. Okay. Because you see how the detachment card is in that brown color? That's your earthly energy. All right. And this is the right action is the blue. So it's like the upper energy. So releasing from the bottom upward, it releases everything once you pull it from the root. All right. Break the chains, break the cycles, set yourself free, release the time clock I'm hearing. Right? There is no time clock. There is no deadline here. This is just about allowing yourself to do things and achieve and be successful, be happy in the moment, not holding on to how something is supposed to be or not supposed to be. Okay, let's see what else we get for Leos for the 2026. Happy New Year, by the way, if I didn't say it already. Happy New Year. All right, Leo, your first card you get here is disguise. All right, and habitat is the word above that. This card speaks about being in your environment, blending in, um, knowing the routine, knowing the way, understanding where you're at, right? Not standing out too much, not like working within an ecosystem as well, right? You're not, I don't know, something about that. It's like not necessarily being in the spotlight, right? Let's see what else we get with this disguise energy. We get pride. All right. You have something that you want to show off. So it's like you don't want to be hidden. Of course not. Right. You don't want to feel like you're not seen. You don't want to feel like, what you have is not meaningful. What you do is not purposeful. Okay. So there's something here about not hiding your talents, not letting your light be dimmed. Don't get too absorbed into your environment where you can't grow, where you can't reach out, where you can't, really fully show yourself. But I'm also hearing here about having pride in your stance, having pride in your position. Okay, what it is, the role that it is that you play in something. Okay, you are a part of something as much as you are an individual. Okay, all right, let's see. 2026 for my Leos. I hope y'all can hear me. My last video was just too good to be true. It's crazy. But anyway, let's see what we get for my Leos, please. I need 2 cards for my Leos. Thank you. Intimate scrutiny and unapologetic. Ugh. I can't talk. Unapologetic self. Okay, so intimate scrutiny, you're looking at yourself. You are the critic, your own worst critic, I'm hearing. All right, but unapologetic self just talks about being you, naturally letting yourself flow, being your boldest version of yourself, right? Your bravest version of yourself, owning what it is, being authentically in your power. Okay, literally, that's what it says. Bold expression, confidence, authenticity, owning power, embracing desire, inner fire, passion, no apologies, Leo. Okay, no apologies for being who you are. All right. The lion is a majestical animal and it doesn't apologize for who it is. It doesn't apologize for its position that it plays within a habitat. It doesn't apologize for, you understand me? You get what I'm saying, Leo, right? So it's like being authentically you. So don't scrutinize yourself when you feel like others may have a bad reaction towards you or they may not agree with how you're doing something. You don't need to worry about what they're doing. Like I said, you know the position that you play, the power that you hold. All right, so yeah, plain and simple. Just do it. Just be it. Just be about it. All right. You don't need to blend into the crowd necessarily because you have a role that you play. All right. Your role is just as important as anyone else's. So yeah, detach from the idea that maybe you feel like you're not ready or there's more that you need to do or you're not being seen in the way that you want to be seen or whatever it is. It's like detach from those thoughts and just do what it is you have to do. Okay. You're closely examining everything right now. Okay. Everything. I feel like you have a strong focus right now on whatever it is you're trying. Yeah, look at that, the fool. You have a very strong focus on where it is you're heading to, where it is you want to go, where it is you want to be, how it is you want to, feel, and what it is you're trying to achieve, whatever it is, right? The Six of Cups is here. That Fool energy with the Six of Cups is like going backwards on something, or the Page of Swords, some type of lesson here, or going back to learn a lesson. I don't know what that's about. But this year here, you may have things with your family that come up that you need to resolve. Like you can't just leave it undone. It needs to be worked on. Also, something about carrying along the right people in your corner. You know how they say everybody can't come with you? Well, who is coming with you? Okay? Who is going to come with you on your journey? So we know about who's not coming, but who is actually coming? Who is actually worth it? Like don't only focus on that opposite, that negative side of it, right? So it's like, well, who is there for me when I call? Who is there for me, when I have that creative idea and I need to get it going or ask a question, they help me to keep, to bring out more within me. Okay, I feel like this year here you have the Ten of Pentacles with the Queen of Pentacles. You're gonna have to stay very organized so you don't things don't collapse. Things don't feel like they're all over the place, right? I'm seeing a lot of like mess, like a messy desk, like cleaning up your desk so you have order, so you can see things clearly, right? Not letting things pile up because it can happen very easily, very quickly. So you don't want that. All right, nipping things in the butt right away. You have the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. You may be going back to school in some way, or you may be learning something new, or finding some type of solution to something, but you have to, like, the solution is not familiar to you. Does that make sense? Things may not feel so familiar, but it's like you're still going toward it. You're still, force. It may be a force, right? You're still telling yourself that you can do it. You can make it happen. I feel like you're trying to find an easier route this year. All right, and that's going to happen when you organize. That's going to happen when you have a plan, because the Fool here doesn't always necessarily have a plan, right? The Ten of Wands is clarifying this Fool, so it's almost like running away from things, but you don't want to do that because that doesn't resolve the problem. So the Six of Cups with the Queen of Pentacles is putting things in its place, putting things in order, making it suitable, making it manageable. I'm hearing. Um, Getting people together to play their role. Again, this energy about the family role, the position you play in a family may become a lot stronger, or It may change in some sort of way. Responsibilities that you may not have once had to worry about, may be on your radar right now. Um, yeah, let's see. But I feel like this is also about teaching. Something is being taught. There's a lot of lessons being taught here, but from a very friendly standpoint, from a very um, like how do I say? Like you're able to engage with it with the lesson you're learning in the moment here. You have the death card. This is constant transformations that will be happening for you this year. A lot of transitions, a lot of out with the old and with the new type of energy, detachment. Okay. Excuse me. You have the Queen of Swords. Your voice will become stronger as I clear my throat. All right. Your word is your bond here. I feel like friendships is a common theme for this year in 2026. People coming together in different ways. Um, like-minded people and even people that aren't like-minded coming together to like build things. You may be a part of that in some sort of way. Your opinion, your thought patterns. Um, Something here about the laws, the rules and regulations, contracts, the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like you're putting yourself to good use this year. All right, that's pretty good. you are you have two queens, so you're very receptive this year to something. You're very receptive to where the direction is taking you, like where your life is taking you at this time. I feel like there's not much resistance to change. There's not much resistance to letting go. There's not much resistance to, you know, seeing something different, having a different, whatever. But this is very good energy. I love that. The Hierophant is at the bottom. Okay, a lot of people have learned their lesson from the past. Like the Hierophant keeps coming out for a lot of us, and that's a good energy when when you think about it in this perspective of starting something fresh, and it's not necessarily, it's just a new year, right? We're still doing things that we've been doing, and we're still working on old projects. We're still working on that, those lessons in our lives, those parts of ourselves. But here today in this year, it just feels like a very good, like a relief, right? Things just feel more simpler in terms, right? It doesn't feel like you're trying to, like, I'm hearing please the situation. I feel like you are very commanding in this year, right? You're unapologetically yourself. You're scrutinizing situations versus scrutinizing yourself, right? Accepting yourself for who you are and seeing how, I don't know, how other things are playing a role in your life, right? How it's affecting you, other people, other places, jobs, whatever it is, right? Those things like that. Let me get a few more cards. Let's get a few more for my Leos. Okay, we have the Seven of Wands, fighting for what's right, putting in that work. I feel like something is very nonstop. All right, you may feel like you got to get to that, right? It's like you got to build it up. You're good. Something is fast growing here. That's actually what I see. And it's fast growing because it's like you're not allowing things to sit in your space for too long. Okay, you're releasing things, you're letting go of things, you're moving along quickly or progressively, right? It's not about you sitting there or allowing things to fester and sit. This is about, yeah, Five of Cups. Do not allow things to fester and sit. Allow your, allow your space to be clear at all times. You need to have a clear mind, a clear heart. That's how things move ahead. Once you allow things to sit for too long and you attach yourself to it and you soak in it and you sit in it, then it becomes like a part of your environment. Okay, that's not what we're trying to do. If it don't fit, it don't fit. Don't make it try to fit. Don't let it sit there. If you see the problem, allow the problem to be. Okay, that was too many cards. All right, Leo, let me get your angel number for the year. You got number 3. I am charismatic. Let me get one more. All right, so number 3. All right, your personality shines. It shines very brightly. What you say, what you do, how you dress, everybody notices that. It's like you just, even if you're not trying to stand out, right? You do. So it says expression comes naturally to you. You are very skilled at communicating your thoughts through conversation and creative pursuits. You are able to get others on board with your ideas. Okay. And then we have I am practical, number 14. Hello, hello. It says you are open-minded and always up to try something new. Yet you are wise enough to stop and think before you jump into things. This pragmatic approach helps ensure your time, attention, and efforts are meaningful. So you're not wasting your time. Like I said, this fool is ready to go at the moment's notice, right? It's like, okay, I'm going to get into something and I'm going to stay in it as long as it's healthy for me, as long as it's worth my time, as long as it's, feeling in alignment for me. And if it's not, guess what? That's where you have this card. You have the death, right? You have the detachment. You're scrutinizing what's happening in your environment and how it's healthy for you, how it improves you, how it gives you something worth your while. Okay? All right. So, let's see. So we got downloads. Pay attention to the downloads that you get, your thoughts that you have about the abstract hearing. All right? You're going to be getting messages in a lot of different ways. You have your wealth. So something about downloading wealth. Interesting. I don't know. Something about stocks I'm hearing. You don't have to be doing stocks, but that's what I'm seeing for somebody. Twin flame. Download. So, okay, I get it. Twin flame wealth. Is it worth your time? The download you'll receive, you'll know. That's what it's saying. You'll know if it's somebody that's worth your time, and if an investment is worth your time. You have to pay attention to yourself. You have to pay attention to your intuition. Okay? Self-confidence. I can't make it up, Leo. Okay? Self-confidence. Trusting yourself this year is going to be important. All right? You're going to not want to hold on to the opinions of others. You're not going to want to hold on to what other people are doing, right? And how they're doing it. Because, again, you have your own purpose and your own path and your own way of doing things. Base chakra. All right, from the root. That's the first thing I said. Something is being pulled up from the root here with detachment. It's not just being like, something happens and you just forget about it, but you never deal with the problem. No, this is dealing with the problem so that it's not an issue. Okay? Excuse me. Okay, let me see. Let me get a few more cards here. Ooh, what do we have? We have pathway closed. Okay? Pathway closed. Throat chakra. So there's some people you're not going to be talking to in 2026. All right. You're going to be cutting people off, telling them goodbye. You're going to just stop doing certain things and going in the direction that feels good for you. Right. Going in your own direction. All right. And you're going to know what it is you're supposed to be going into. Even you're going to know what you're supposed to be not wasting your time on, but you're definitely going to know what is worth your time. At least this is the learning process. 999 release. Know what to release and watch and see. When you release it, just watch and see. Don't do nothing. Just let it go and let it be and see how the growth happens. Okay? See how the blessings come in. See how things start to open up for you. We have message, text, DM. Okay? So messages will be coming to you, those downloads, universal order. All right? You are in alignment. Things are happening how they're meant to be happening. So this is why you can't hold on to the outcome. You can't hold on to what's happening right now and how somebody said something and how somebody else did something. Don't even worry about it. Don't stress that. Okay? Your memory. In the last message I did, there was no sound. The first card that came out was reframe. Now, when I thought about that card, it was of your memories. Reframing your memories, reframing your environment, relocating. All right? So something about creating new memories is important. And then you have crossroads. Maybe you need to go to the crossroads if that's something that you're into. Okay? And if you are, then you know what I'm talking about. All right, so stop and wait. This is the last card I'll pull out. Let's see. Inner child is at the bottom. I'll take that. And you have tears of joy. So you're growing. You're doing good. Capricorn will get done, my dear. I'm sorry. I didn't see that. I'm not doing Capricorn just yet. I'm going in order. And I'm at Leo right now. And next I'll be doing Virgo. So If you be patient with me, I will definitely get to Capricorn. All right. I love you guys. This is your message for my Leos. Excuse me, my throat. I need to drink something. But hit the like button, subscribe. I'll be back with more. You know how it goes around here. And if you don't, get used to it and tap into the energy. Love you. Happy 2026. Happy New Year. Love you. Bye.